He's also at work. He's at my brother's birthday party.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's MP in at the point. And for Atlanta, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. So much has been made about MP joining this team, Grant. But if you talk to him, he knows it all comes down to winning.
And that's the mentality he needs to have. Everyone wants him to win and win fast. But ultimately, players like MP are judged by how many rings they collect.
Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Edwards against Murray. MP outside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And they double up MP. Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Hawks. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
MP. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Young to stop the run. Young missing again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Murray passes to Young. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
So my God.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Young. Here's MP. Rejected by Okongwu.
Blue, I'm good.
Johnson a screen on Edwards. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
McDaniels passes to MP. Now here's Gobert. Edwards for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
McDaniels against Bogdanovich. Outside McDaniels, 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoffs in their respective conference.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Minnesota calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert. And, of course, Clint Capella.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Bay. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Young, covered by MP. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Puts it up, and there's the bucket as Okongwu finishes.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Hard to earn more touches when you miss shots like that.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Here's MP. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot clock at 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bay. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Murray, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. The Hawks trailing. Young looking around. Pass to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on McDaniels. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Young against MP, and they double up MP, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Edwards. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Murray. And here's Okongwu, defended by Gobert. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's MP. The slam by MP.
And he's not the flashiest, but MP can punch his ticket when the time comes.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray passes to Hunter. Outside Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
To the middle. Here's MP. The rebound by Murray. Bogdanovich on the wing. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close...
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say? Attack the paint. Make the defense feel your presence.
If we... And move. That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Well, the Hawks shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside Murray. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Young from long range. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well. Towns against Johnson. On the wing, Murray. 4 on the clock. Young from long range. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Muscling it home, MP.
Hey, I think you got to provide more resistance inside. MP doesn't seem to mind a little contact down there.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line after falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark. The Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade
Don't make me blue.
would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Hunters checked in for Johnson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in.
I like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
MP against Young. Here's MP.
Wait, I don't know why I'm
Once
shooting
again,
this.
off the mark by Minnesota. Atlanta has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got 7 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's MP. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to... So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.